never done the hard work, you're the type of person that lets someone else do all the hard work and you just coast, you're going to have the hardest time with this and coming to God because you've never been on the front line. You don't know how to wait. You don't know how to be patient. You don't know how to do the hard stuff that's going to hurt. You don't know how to, you don't sweat. Because you're going to sweat. You got to go ahead and get down in the dirt and get dirt. Well, not dirty, but you're going to have to do the work. Well, dirty, yeah, because you got to dig up that dirt and get to you have to put in a lot of work. And if you are a person in your life where you just coast, you just let others do the hard work, you just like to hide behind someone else, it's easy to give them all the work. Like, trust them. Like I said, trust your pastors or whoever just to tell you the work, tell you the stuff, instead of reading your Bible, having a relationship with God, and you just want to give it to someone else and then trust that you're going to be okay because I gave it to them. You didn't give it to God, but you gave it to someone else to do the work and trust them to tell you whatever, and you don't never do what you need to do, your part, your actual work, and you're giving that to someone else to do. It's going to be hard for you when you got to come to God and stuff because you got to change your whole mental mind frame. You got a lot to, like, your mental mindset is going to have to change a lot more than someone who is used to doing the hard things or some work in just any area of their life, like work, and they're not afraid to doing things, waiting. Like, people who have a lot of money, that's why when you have a lot of money and a lot of things and stuff, you're distracted with all that stuff. It's easy to be distracted versus someone who doesn't have all those things and all they have is God. Because when you come down to it, God is the only one that's left standing, and you can go to Him. But when you have all those things and you're paying attention to everything else and you got all this money and all that stuff and fame and people come to you, whatever have you, and you're the one that's being worshipped, or you feel like it's like whatever you want, like it's a lot of distractions and you can't even see God, let alone, like, you can't hear Him, let alone see Him. Like, you're not, it's going to be hard when you have to start digging out all of those things. The more you have, the more you're going to have to dig, and it's going to be harder for you to be able to come to God. I just now, right now, was just realizing that saying, that parable about the haystack, is going to be harder for a rich man to get into heaven than a camel to go through the eye of the needle. I just now kind of getting it a little bit because you're going to have a harder time because you have a lot more that you have to sort through and go through and declutter and get rid of. And it sounds scary, but if you really want God, you really want the truth, you're going to go ahead and get down in there. You're going to start decluttering your house. You're going to start clearing it out and clean it and down to the specs. Not just get rid of everything. You really got to clean it, grime and stuff. But the more you clear out, the easier it will be to hear God and to see God and to know what God is telling you and guiding you to do. When you have nothing, that's when you're able to see God. That's when His strength is made perfect because you're able to see Him now. You're able to hear Him now. He's able to speak to you. You're able to listen and, like, understand. And I'm just, like, even just right now speaking, that's what, just a lot of things that's coming out right now. But yeah, so that's when you get down to the truth and you stop living my truth and all of that stuff, that bull, my truth, no, you start living the truth and understanding the truth and seeing the truth and living the truth and telling the truth and start being the truth. Like, that's just amazing, and it takes time. You're not going to be there overnight. Your pastor is not going to be the one to be able to do it for you. The pastor, the prophets, the preacher, the bishop, none of them are going to be able, your friend, your mom, your dad, your cousins, none of them can do the work for you. It's something you have to do. You have to come to the front line. You're not used to being in the front line. You're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a difficult time. But keep pushing through. Keep going. And you're going to be okay.